Today I'm going to make pickled beets. The first step in this process is you want to wash your beets off, cut the stems off, and you want to boil them. Boil them until they, like you would a potato, until they're soft. Then you want to take them out and let them cool, and the skin will come off. It'll peel off very easy after you do that. I took a knife right here and it helped to get the skin off. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to slice all of these up so that I can put them in a quart-sized jar, and I'm going to pour a apple cider vinegar and sugar brine over it to pickle it. So I've got 1 cup or 1.5 cups of apple cider vinegar and about 1/2 cup of sugar, and I'm going to cook that and get it hot, and I'm going to pour that over the sliced beets. Alright, there we go. We have them all sliced up, and I'm going to get my jars ready. Make sure your jars are sterilized before you do this. An easy way to sterilize your jars is you can also do it on the stove in some boiling hot water, probably for about 10 minutes, or you can do it in the oven. Set your oven at 200 degrees and do it for 20 minutes. It'll sterilize them like that as well. I'm going to fill my jar up with the beets. Pack them in there. Make sure your hands are clean. I hope I made enough brine to put over the top of this. So, alright, we're going to pack our beets into a quart-sized jar. Make sure your hands are clean. Make sure that your jars are sterilized. I think I'm going to probably get 2 quarts out of these. I may have to end up making some more brine. The brine is very easy to make. The recipe calls for, but I cut mine in half. The recipe calls for 2 cups of the vinegar, cider vinegar, and 2 cups of sugar. I think that's a little bit too much sugar, so I cut all of mine in half, but I think maybe I should have I think I'm going to have to end up making some more. Well, maybe not. Alright. It's covered up a good bit. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some more of the brine. So let's do that. Alright, that was 1 cup. Now in the previous brine that I made, I did the 1-in-1. And this one is going to be 1-in-1. So it still evens out with what the recipe calls for. 2-and-2. 2 apple cider vinegar cups and 2 cups of sugar. So let's heat this up so the sugar will dissolve. It'll probably take a few minutes to do that. So I'm going to get my next jar ready, and I'll be right back. I'm just kind of stirring this up to get the sugar moving so it can dissolve. It should be almost ready. Alright, it looks like this brine is ready, so I am going to go ahead Pour it into my cup, not my cup, but my jars. Get them poured over the top real good. Alright, let's put a little bit more over here. Alright, oops. I think I got the camera a little bit too close. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so these, you're going to need to let them cool before you put them in the refrigerator. And I'm going to use the plastic screw-on ball lids. They're leak proof, and these are really good for jars that you're going to be storing stuff in, either some dry things or something like this in the refrigerator. Now, I did not do the canning process for these because I wanted to do it this way, because I can put them in the refrigerator and they will pickle on their own. And they should be ready in about a week. Like I said, you gotta let them cool down before you put them in the fridge, but it's gonna take about a week to pickle these. And keep them in the fridge, and they're gonna last probably 3 to 4 months. I could have canned them with a hot water bath canning process. The next time I get a big batch of beets in, what I will do is I will go ahead and just can them that way. But I'm doing it this way so that I can have these to eat in my salads and whatnot. So this is just a little learning tidbit for everyone on how to pickle beets. And stay tuned for some more small little homesteading, canning, food storage tips. We're going to be harvesting some things out of our garden here pretty soon, so it's going to be a really fun and exciting summer. So stay tuned. Make sure to like, share, and hit the thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. That way when I have new videos that come out, you'll be notified. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in the countryside. Bye-bye. So I just got done pickling my beets, and I put them in the jar, and I'm going to put them in the refrigerator, and they're going to be good for about 3 to 4 months. But I wanted to take a moment to let you all know about the healthy benefits of beets. Beets are really good for your blood. They have a lot of antioxidants in it, and it's also good for inflammation in the body. And inflammation is linked to a lot of different diseases in your body, like high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, probably a lot of autoimmune diseases. But the beets, they have fiber in them, nitrates, vitamins, and minerals, and they have a really good source of folic, vitamin B, and vitamin C, magnesium, and potassium. Now, the red and the purple beets are the ones that have the highest type of, it's called beta-alanine, and the yellow and the golden beets, they have something in them called beta-taxanines. And then the beet greens, you can eat the beet greens. They are rich in rich vitamin B, and you can also saute them and use them in a salad. So I didn't know that you could use beet greens like that. So they're good for, like I said, anti-inflammatory, and also they're packed with antioxidants, and this can probably help you lower the risk of heart disease, cancer, and other diseases. And the nitrates will help widen your blood vessels. So that's where it would help you with probably if you had like high cholesterol or high blood pressure. And another way you can eat beets is you can slice them very thinly and dehydrate them and make beet chips. Or you can dehydrate them and crush them up and turn them into powder in a grinder. And you can use that beet powder in smoothies. So I think I'm going to start eating a whole lot more beets. So I just wanted to give you all a little bit of tip on how healthy beets are for you. And I hope that you found this very helpful. Make sure to like and share and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you bang the notification bell for new videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the countryside. Bye-bye.